Alright, so it is currently 5:45 a.m. here in Tokyo. This is the beginning of day 2 of the trip. And we're going to start off by going to a smelly fish market. Which apparently is a thing that you're supposed to do here in Tokyo. Probably going to stink afterwards, and probably going to suck mostly, but we're going to try it anyways. So, see you when I get there. So we just got off the subway and find out that it's a 30-minute walk to our destination, which, I mean, it's not that bad, I guess, but kind of disappointing that the Tokyo metro system has failed this badly. Luke, what are your thoughts on the subject?
We're walking, that's all I know. Nothing else.
I'm following that person in the pink. But yeah, we got this handy dandy little Tokyo cell phone that the hotel gave us. So now we have maps. Would have been nice to have yesterday, but yeah, we're walking. So the fish market was closed. Mom didn't do her research.
I looked at it last night. I read the article to make sure it's closed sometimes on Wednesday.
And we are now just going to go into this random shopping center and see what we can find, I guess.
At a certain time.
Yeah, it's over for today.
This is 100% Lindy Jenkins' fault. This woman right here, it's her fault. And now we're just gonna have to suffer. Alright, so we just got out of the intermediate fish market. It's like the real fish market's little brother. And there was a sign, it had a bunch of Japanese on it, but I saw cameras with a slash, so I kind of felt nervous filming in there. I got a little bit, but yeah, that's why I didn't show so much of it. Very smelly place. Smells like shark and fish mixed together in the worst possible way. It was awful. Luke's complaining right now about how after seeing the food in there, he doesn't think he's going to be able to eat anything here in Japan. But yeah, we'll get over it. We're looking for somewhere to eat breakfast right now. Okay, so we found a place to eat breakfast. And by place, I mean 7-Eleven again. I got this piece of chocolate bread, so does Luke.
Egg salad.
Has the egg salad sandwich.
Real good.
We got
Chocolate donut, but look.
Free.
And Dad just got tea.
Squid piss.
Yeah, that. Oh yeah, me and Aunt Gay both got vanilla float Cokes. They're pretty good. Next we're going to the Imperial Palace. Pretty decent train ride over there. But yeah, that's what you're about to see. So we just got off the subway with this huge freaking empty space that has nothing in it. I just thought that was interesting, and also it's a good place to talk because there's not many people. We going this way?
No, this way and left.
There's apparently like 200 exits out of this place, and each one spits you out on a different road. So we're having to figure that out. It's a good time. It's all in Japanese. It's an adventure. Right? We made it to the Imperial Palace. It's right here behind me. Big one back over there. I'll get better shots of it here in a second. God, it's pretty. This is very what you'd expect, but that's exactly what you want. Yeah, the Imperial Palace. It's pretty rad. Alright, so this place is a lot bigger than we initially anticipated, I think. We've been to 3 different gates to this place. The one behind me, there's one way back over there, about 3 football fields. There's one over there about half a mile, and then there's another one. The one that's way over there is the one that we have to go into. And we naturally tried every single one except that first. It has been nice to, you know, see all the scenery, all the buildings. There's a huge, this is all gravel out through here. But yeah, just more walking in the same in the wrong direction. It's kind of what this whole vacation's been, as being lost and looking for food. It's very pretty though. Alright, so we just got done with the Imperial Palace. Really cool, way too big. It's like freaking Disney World size with only plants.
It was pretty, but a little boring. Yeah, the Emperor can only see about 50% of his property after walking for a few days, I think, because he's an old man. Anyways, we're heading to Ramen Street now for lunch, which I am extremely excited about because I freaking love ramen. So we just got done eating at Ramen Street, or at least what we thought was Ramen Street. Turns out we missed it by like 10 feet, but the food was still good, so it's not an issue. Now we're heading to Harajuku, which is just a big section of the city. Hopefully that's something good. If it doesn't, well, my legs hurt. Alright, so we are currently in Harajuku. It's kind of like a very westernized area of Tokyo, I guess. Got a lot of shops that you know from the States. God, my voice. Like Nike, and there was I think a gas store maybe. But yeah, it's very trendy. There's a lot more white people here than in the other part of Tokyo so far, which sucks because they know what I'm saying, so I can't just do this indiscriminately. But yeah, it's a pretty cool little area. So we are still here in Harajuku, mainly just been eating snacks. There was that big old piece of cotton candy, which was amazing, and then a little, I don't even know what it was, it had ice cream in it or something like that. It's impossible to tell really, it just tasted good. And that's the thing about being here is I could eat shrimp or crab at literally any second and die. So adds a little bit of flair to this whole experience. But yeah, if you're ever in Japan, Harajuku is definitely a place to be. There's tons of cool stores, especially if you're in like anime and stuff like that. And even besides that, there's a bunch of shoe stores. Although most of them kind of are like sweatshops. I mean, they sell cool stuff. Yeah, definitely might be coming back here. So Harajuku is essentially split into two different areas. There's the more snacky, sweatshoppy side on Takeshita Street, and then there's the area surrounding Takeshita, which is more upscale shopping, like this American Eagle store here behind me. Just more American type stores. There's also a Mexican restaurant, which means that Mexican food is everywhere. It's in Tokyo, it's in Smithville, everywhere in between. Yeah, Harajuku is probably my favorite area of the city so far. but we'll see after the robot restaurant if Shinjuku can hold up against it.
Alright, update while we are getting drinks. We are in Shinjuku, which is like Harajuku's big brother. We haven't done any shopping over here because we've been looking for a place to get a drink. Yeah, the Toho Theater is just over there, has a huge,
$32.40. You only gave me $2.50.
huge Godzilla head on top of it. That
3 beers. He ordered mine. And
yells occasionally. Actually, you can hear it right over there.
how much was it? Yeah, no more.
Anyways, yeah, it's just a big shopping area. We're gonna be going to the robot restaurant, and I'll be showing you guys that. So. All right, so we just got out of the crack pipe dream that is the robot restaurant. Kind of a crazy place. Parts of it were better than others, but it was good all around. Yeah, this is the end of the day. We're just gonna go back to the hotel, and tomorrow's Disney. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully we won't get lost again. Hopefully.